and I hail from Mouwetous, Wisconsin. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit today about goals. So, without further ado. I hope to have the openness of mind and heart to fully experience and learn from myself, others, and the environment. This was my goal upon coming to Conserve School from the first night, Saturday, August 18th, 2012. Remember that night when we all set goals for ourselves, hopes for our time at Conserve, and we've all shared our goals around the fire. At the time, we had no idea of each other. In the big circle, everyone's faces were unfamiliar and odd. How much has changed? Goals are really guideposts for us as we stumble, leap, traipse, and scramble through life. I appreciate them tremendously as reminders that there is something to work towards. Whether walking down the carpeted hallway to class, harvesting carrots from the garden, or even spending a quiet moment looking out of the LAB cafeteria onto the snow-covered pines and lake, I always try to keep in my mind this goal of openness and living in the present moment. It brought home to me the importance and ephemeral nature that defines Conserve School and the blessing it brings to the lucky few who have had the chance to behold and take part in it. I have truly soaked in the land around me through education. Part of this goal has been to learn from others. Indeed, my intellectual horizons have expanded enormously through my semester's coursework. I cannot begin to thank Jeff, Michael, Nancy, Robert, Andy, Aryan, Kathleen, and all of the grad fellows enough, not just for teaching us academically, but also showing us students how awesome life in the woods really is, and how, even as adults, you can fit nature into your lives. I also find inspiration in Jean, who led our stewardship and action activities, and all of the other administrators, staffs, cooks, and groundkeepers. You all show us that our adult lives are something to look forward to, that we can hopefully learn and to influence future generations in the same way you've influenced ours. I've also learned how one person can truly change the world. I don't know what exactly was going through Mr. Lowenstein's head as he wrote in his will that this land should be used as a school for students to experience Lowenwood. I feel such respect for him, not necessarily as a hunter or owner of this land, but because Mr. Lowenstein acted so generously from what I think was his connection to nature. Because when he struck that pen to paper, each and every Conserve School student's life was irrevocably changed. That isn't even mentioning the cooks, handymen, and drivers who keep Conserve running. Their lives are also affected by the school. Heck, even my physical therapist in Eagle River has been affected by Conserve's business. It makes me wonder how far a little smile or action, even though Mr. Lowenstein's action was not little in any way, will go in another person's life. I can only hope to leave such a lasting impact on others for a cause I am passionate about. There's one more discovery I've made here, arguably the most important of them all. That of the majestic nature and outdoors. How do you quantify the feeling that you get when sitting in a quiet forest, breathing in the pine, seeing nothing but trees and snow and sharp blue sky? Or when you're paddling softly as your canoe slips through the calm water on a lake? How can you know what you're missing in life until you experience exactly the thing itself? I know it has been this way for me in nature. I didn't know I didn't have it until I came here and experienced such indescribable purity, such untouched majesty. And I know I'm not unique in this regard. Even with different backgrounds, we've all deepened in our love and appreciation of nature. A friend told me once that by becoming closer to nature, we somehow become closer to ourselves. I think this is definitely true. In the end, we've all learned and grown closer to nature because of Conserve, and consequently have grown closer to ourselves as individuals. We've all progressed on our personal journeys. That in itself is amazing. But the most beautiful thing, to me at least, is that we've all grown together. We've bonded as a community. With ties of curiosity and openness. Our life paths have all intersected, and we've all shared with each other our deepening understanding. That is the basis of strong community. How does Conserve School, a semester school in the boonies of Wisconsin, accomplish this? The answer lies in the very deepest intentions of the school itself. Our school is built on ideas integrating nature, reflection, and play. At Conserve, one of the 17 shared beliefs and commitments reads, "We regularly set aside our obligations in order to refresh and renew ourselves, play together, and reflect, while immersed in the beauty of the natural world." An intentional community based on this belief can't go wrong. One of the things that has helped us deepen as CS5 is the constant reminder that we are here for a purpose. We submit weekly e-portfolio entries, we have thoughts of the day, and we discuss values of the week over dinner. Think back to the first weekend when we all gathered in the community room for a discussion about Conserve's 5 core values: compassion, honesty, justice, respect, and responsibility. And hands down, Conserve's community has the most of those values of any place I've ever been. In the time we've spent together, we've gotten to know and support each other through the best and the worst, weathering the good times and bad. Like the time when Alex had her candy bar meltdown after exploration week. Well, we were all there to support her and provide substitute candy. We've all had different experiences, but it's because of those different experiences that our community is so tight. Everyone contributes their backgrounds to CS5. This place, that was once just a place, an idea to us, has become our reality. And what a beautiful reality this is. In these past 120-some days, we've all become Conserve School students, whatever that means. We've all spent this time together. If you think about it, each of us is on a separate life path that is totally our own. But by some freak chance, some miracle, we've all come together. Our life paths have all intersected to form Conserve School Semester 5. Without you all, Conserve could never have been the exciting adventure that it was. Thank you, CS5 students. How does one complete a goal? How do you know when you're actually finished? I don't think you can know, and therein lies the beauty. Goals are only supports to guide us. No one can get you to where you want to go but yourself. They're like the spirit helpers we talked about in English. They help you when you're at a low point and leave you when you're competent to find your way yourself. For me, I think I fulfilled my goal. I've learned all I can from this place I've been blessed to call home, and I'm now ready to go into the world. But it's not just me. 55 other passionate individuals have set goals, accomplished them, grown, and are leaving today as well. We've been sheltered in cocoons here, growing, learning, loving, and are now ready to fly. We humbly thank you, Conserve, for being what you are, for giving us wings. Thank you.